Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Streetwear Talk, where we talk about the latest streetwear releases, streetwear news, and just streetwear in general. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a brand that we normally cover on a Monday because the brand normally does releases as like a Monday program special. But today, they're doing something a little bit different. What brand are we going to be talking about? What upcoming release do we have to talk about? Well, we have to talk about the upcoming collaborative underwear capsule between KITH and Calvin Klein. You heard me right, guys. So, recently on Monday, we got a Monday program between KITH and Calvin Klein. It consisted of a short sleeve, long sleeve, and crew neck sweater that was co-branded, and it was pretty cool. It was just a nice little classic co-branded capsule, but I was like, hold up. That Saturday, you guys were teasing, like underwear and, all that stuff. Where is that? Well, KITH has finally informed us. So just before I have my 8-hour shift at work, I am going to be talking to you guys today about essentially the second collaborative capsule between KITH and Calvin Klein, because now we are getting the underwear and it's actually being done in its own separate little capsule, and it's releasing this weekend. Now, to cover the underwear capsule that's being done between KITH and Calvin Klein, the two New York giants, we are going to head over to KITH's news section and read the article that they have posted about the actual underwear capsule that is releasing this weekend. Now, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming KITH releases, upcoming KITH collaborations, or maybe just more Calvin Klein releases, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for our new milestone of 2,700 subscribers. And if you guys want me to keep doing these streetwear talk videos and want me to keep doing videos on the channel, subscribing is the best way to let me know. Hopefully, with your continuous support, we can reach our new milestone of 2,700 subscribers before September ends. But let's press on. Let's head on over to that KITH news article and read all about and cover all the release details to do with the upcoming KITH Calvin Klein Underwear Collection. And here we are at KITH's news article here. Now, if you guys want to read this and have a look at the images in your own time, it'll of course, as always, be linked in that description section below. How we will handle it today is we'll read everything that's in this release details section here, these nice couple paragraphs here, and then we'll dive into all the images of Gigi modeling the actual shoot here. So let's dive in and see what KITH has to say about the upcoming Calvin Klein collaboration underwear collection. So, KITH for Calvin Klein 2020 campaign. KITH partners with Calvin Klein on an underwear collaboration infused with design elements from both New York-based brands. This partnership marks the first time Calvin Klein's stored timeline that another brand's logo shares the waistband on their iconic underwear. Well, that's something I didn't actually know. I thought by now Calvin Klein would have collaborated with a brand and allowed the brand to put their brand logo on the waistband, but I guess this is a monumental thing for Calvin Klein underwear, guys. They allowed KITH to put the logo on the waistband. Mark it on, wait, when does it release? This Saturday, September 12th, 2020. An iconic moment for fashion history everywhere. Calvin Klein allowed another brand to put their name on the underwear. Maybe there's more iconic and groundbreaking things that happen in this collaboration. Let's read on to see if that's the case. KITH for Calvin Klein 2020 is offered in two categories: classic and seasonal. The classic side of the collaboration combines KITH and Calvin Klein's signature color palettes and applies KITH monogram pattern across underwear, tops, and bottoms. So, it looks like we're getting more than underwear by the sounds of it, because it says across underwear, tops, and bottoms. Or maybe it's just talking about the tops and bottoms of underwear. I think that actually might be the case. Might retract that just real quickly. It looks like it's still just an underwear collaboration, but the design that they just talked about the colors and monogram print that KITH does, is appearing on both the bottom and top of the underwear. Again, we haven't seen the images, so I don't fully know what they're talking about until we have a look at the images. But yeah, no, okay, so that's cool. So if it's KITH's color palette, I'm gonna think like a like a light, it's not a light purple, it's like a violet. There's like a, oh, it's not a cream. It's not a, oh man, how do I describe KITH's color palette? It's like a very tonal color palette. Like I can visualize it in my head, but I can't explain it. Hopefully they go into that, it looks like they do, into what colors that is. We'll have to read further on and see what it says. These elements are coupled with a special co-branded KITH Calvin Klein Intarsa waistband. Styles in the collection include a men's box brief and women's bralette and thong in black, light heather grey, white, shark, wood rose, and cinder. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't think of the colors. I was like, how the hell do I explain KITH's color palette? Thankfully they did it for me. Light heather grey, white, shark. I would also say bone. They also do bone as well. Wood rose and cinder. Now we're going to talk about the other selection, which is the seasonal range, as they mentioned. So that's the classic. We're now going to dive into the seasonal range. The seasonal range expands the production offering with new colorways and patterns and introduces new women's silhouettes. The men's seasonal bottoms feature the boxer brief in non-monogrammatic solid bold colors such as black, white, dark navy, scarab, crimson, and ultramarine. So it sounds like the seasonal range is more catered towards what Calvin Klein does regularly, which is their iconic boxer briefs and stuff like that. This just sounds like in this collaboration, you get a more KITH styled underwear selection and then a more Calvin Klein styled underwear collection as well, which is good. If it caters to both markets, you know. So if you're a fan of more KITH styled pieces, you got that here. If you're a more fan of, you know, Calvin Klein styled pieces, you got that here as well. It covers all bases. It sounds great. It sounds awesome. The women's seasonal product features various silhouettes in lightweight mesh fabric, including an asymmetrical strap bralette, 2 razorback bralettes with matching thongs, as well as a double banded bralette. So it sounds like these are more sports orientated than how do I put it, sleepwear orientated? I honestly don't know. I come on, we don't talk about underwear a lot here. The terminology, I'm missing out on that. I don't know it. trying to you know, explain what I know, but it doesn't sound like it sounds like the seasonal range, which is more Calvin Klein style, is more of the sportier look, I guess. We'll keep going on though. The collection will feature KITH flagship stores where permanent KITH for Calvin fixtures will be installed. Okay, so it doesn't sound like this is going to be like a limited drop or a one-time gig. I mean, it kind of implies that with it saying seasonal and classic, but yeah, I thought it would just be a singular release. So it sounds like they're telling us it's going to be a thing to stay. Calvin Klein fixtures will be installed, as well as KITH.com. In-store customers will have the opportunity to create their own underwear pack and underwear 3-packs with special packaging. So that's cool. It's like slightly customizable if you go to a KITH store. The campaign for this brand is inspired by Calvin Klein's iconic 1990s aesthetic. Gigi Hadid stars in the campaign, photographed by Cass Bird and starred by Gabriella Caffera Johnson. The campaign has been seen on KITH.com, as well as Calvin Klein's iconic billboard on Houston Street in New York, and La Nega? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know. I don't know. Boulevard, Broadway in Los Angeles. I honestly don't know how to pronounce that. The collection releases Saturday, September 12th at KITH's shops and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on KITH.com. A very traditional KITH release there. There you go. So it doesn't look like it's getting a Calvin Klein release on their stores or their online shop. It looks like it's an exclusive KITH release only, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It just means that it's limited in places that you can pick it up from. But I suppose if you live near a KITH store, you can pick it up pretty easily if you're interested in it. And if you don't live near a KITH store, as you can tell I'm Australian, so I definitely don't live near a KITH store, you can pick it up online as well. So let's dive into these images now and have a look at the KITH Calvin Klein Underwear Collection. Okay, so to start it off with, it looks like we are getting the classic collection showcased to us first. This is the one that's more like Calvin Klein, that doesn't feature the monogram prints and stuff like that. This is the one that when you think of Calvin Klein underwear, this is the one that you think of. And interestingly, I'm gonna say that's a bit of a flex. KITH has got its logo in the center. I honestly thought it was gonna have Calvin Klein in the center, then KITH off to the side, but wow, they managed to negotiate with Calvin Klein to have Calvin Klein off to the side and KITH in the center. Ballsy stuff, ballsy stuff. So it looks like they're releasing in 3 packs. It comes in navy, black, and red there. We'll keep pressing onwards. And it has CK on the back. Okay, so it has CK on the back, KITH on the front, then Calvin Klein on the sides there as well. That makes a little bit more sense. I mean, as a dude, I would not wear 3 pairs like this, even in a photo shoot, because that would be incredibly uncomfortable. But it exaggerates the point. It sells you the point. They come in 3 packs. They come in various different colors here. Next, we get a photo showcase to us of the seasonal range, which is the monogrammatic print one. So this is the one with KITH's print all over it. It then has KITH and Converse done on the waistband. And we also get the Monday program sweater. Yeah, this is the sweater showcased to us here as well. But we've already seen this. We covered that in the Monday program here. Next, we get the... God, I'm gonna have to keep remembering which one's which. The classic, yeah, the classic one showcased to us again. Don't know what color it is. The photo is done in a grayscale, so it's very hard to tell. Moving on, we get another photo that's done in the grayscale with it bit showcasing the classic ones as well, because you can see there's no monogrammatic print on it. Next, again, we get more photos from, I assume, the same photo shoot there, but not done in the grayscale there. So a little bit different, but we still get it showcased to us. It looks like it also comes in a white, so I assume there's like a 3-pack of white, 3-pack in black, and then 3-pack in like different colors. I assume, I honestly don't know. So here we get the seasonal range showcased to us again, the one with the monogrammatic print. So here's the bralette with the matching bottoms. We can see it comes in a gray color as well, if there's any women out there that are interested in it. Or maybe some dudes, maybe you like wearing the tops as well. No judging here, do as you must. Next we've got, it looks like the classic range showcased to us again. We can see because it doesn't have the monogrammatic print on it. I noticed that this one's quite ballsy because this one does not have Calvin Klein on the waistband, which again, I think is a big move because I consider Calvin Klein as this brand that's like, if you collaborate with them, they impose their rules on a collaboration with them. They're like, you got to do it this way, yada, 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 yada. That's how I see it. So seeing KITH kind of having some more creative freedom here, I'm like, KITH, what did you do to be able to get this creative freedom? That's how I see it. But yeah, no, this collection's pretty crazy. Again, it just seems like it caters to both markets here. It's done quite well. And hey, if it's KITH, if it's Calvin Klein, it's going to be damn good quality, but also it's going to be damn pricey. I'm very interested to see what the prices are once this drops at 11 AM Eastern Standard Time on the Saturday. Now, next, we sort of hard to see here, but we get to see, I think that's going to have a monogram print on it, so it's the seasonal one, but I honestly can't tell because of just how this photo shoot's done. Obviously, it's done very much to showcase Gigi's figure and showcase the whole collection here. Jesus, wow, okay, I do not know how KITH and Calvin Klein did this one with the co-branded, I would say beads? Like a beaded waistband? How did they do the beaded waistband? Is there anything in between these like transparent sections here, or do you just have the beads hanging down? How the hell were you able to get the beads to stay up like that and not get them to fall down onto the underwear itself? Blowing my mind here, blowing my mind. KITH and Calvin Klein coming in with a crazy underwear collaboration. Well, that's it. That is the KITH Calvin Klein lookbook to showcase the collection. Obviously, we'll get a better understanding of what fully releases in this collection when it actually drops on September 12th on KITH's web store there. Oh, and flagship stores as well. It looks like a pretty cozy collaboration. We got some nice underwear there. I don't know how it's going to fit, how it's going to feel, but again, just from the brand's statuses here, KITH, Calvin Klein, it is going to be for one, mad pricey, but two, mad comfy. But again, it could be a total turnaround and it could be the worst collaboration of all time. But I don't doubt that because, I mean, it's KITH and Calvin Klein. So they've done a very good job. Gigi in this photo shoot was a good choice. I'm very keen to see what actually releases in full in the collaboration. I want to hear from you guys though. Are you going to be picking up anything from this collaboration? Do you like Calvin Klein underwear? Do you like KITH? Are you going to come here and be like, you know what? I love Calvin Klein. I love KITH. This is the two things that I love. It's coming together. How could I not love this collaboration? Or are you just like, man, this is a waste of everyone's time. We don't need this. I don't like it. That's totally fair. But I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions on this collaboration that is releasing on September 12th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to hear everything you got to say about it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or scroll on down and let me know in that comment section below. And that's it, guys. That is the coverage of the upcoming KITH Calvin Klein Underwear Collection. It's got everything for both Calvin Klein and KITH lovers. You know, if you love Calvin Klein's iconic style when it comes to their underwear, it's got you covered there. If you love KITH's monogrammatic prints, colors, tones, it's got you covered there. I really, really like it. It's done really, really well. The lookbook that featured Gigi was done very well as well. Showcases her figure very well and really shows off the collaboration as well. It does, you know, exactly what a lookbook really should do. I want to hear from you guys though on how you feel about Calvin Klein in 2020. How you feel about KITH in 2020, and how you feel about this collaboration in general. If it's a hit or a miss, any thoughts and opinions that you have on it, let me know in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming KITH releases, upcoming Calvin Klein releases, upcoming KITH collaborations, and, you know, KITH Monday programs and all that, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned before, we are trying to hit our milestone of 2,700 subscribers before September ends. It has been a bit of a slow month for us this month, guys, but you know, that's okay. We can't always have good months. I really want to hit 3,000 subscribers before the end of this year. I mean, that'll just be a huge milestone to hit. Hopefully, you know, if we keep spreading the word, if we keep, you know, telling each other's mates and stuff to subscribe, hopefully we can hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and hopefully 2,700 subscribers before the end of September. But that's it. That's the KITH Calvin Klein underwear collaboration for 2020. I mean, as I mentioned in the article, it looks like it's going to be an ongoing program. So, I mean, maybe I should just say this is the KITH Calvin Klein underwear collaboration forever. But I don't know if it's going to be forever. It kind of assumes and sounds like it is by the article there, but very cool collaboration there. We'll end it there, guys. So until the next KITH video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Calvin Klein video, guys, I'll catch you later.